This is a test.
This is a test. What do you know about language arts, math, science, and social studies? Find out while playing along with Knowledge for College, where teams from competing UISD schools spin the wheel of knowledge and answer questions from a world of subject categories. It's a mind challenge for students and a chance to win for their school. But most of all, it's a really fun way to learn. Now, let's play Knowledge for College.
Hello and welcome to Knowledge for College, a game show featuring some of UISD's best and brightest students. My name is Jose Sanchez, and today we have contestants from Freedom Elementary and Garcia Elementary. Our guest host today is Mr. Luis San Miguel. He's the special sections editor at the Laredo Morning Times. It's good to have you again.
Yeah, great to be back. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you. You want to tell the students a little bit about what it is that you do?
Yeah, so basically what I am is I am a special sections editor of the Laredo Morning Times. So that means a lot of the special sections that come out either weekly or monthly, even yearly, I'll be in charge of producing and getting to our readers. I also produce the LMT Kids section, which features a lot of what you guys do in school, whether it be the science fair, the spelling bee, stuff like that, we'll publish in there to make sure you guys get a little bit of shine in the community. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So the exciting life of a journalist.
Oh yeah.
Indeed, it is very no 2 days are the same. Well, it's great to have you again. Let's meet our students. Let's start with Sophia. How are you doing today, Sophia?
Good.
That's great. And what do you like to do in your spare time?
In my spare time, I like to study and practice my technique for cheer and bend.
Oh, cool. Great. It's good to stay busy and to keep your skills sharp, right? All right, Derek. How you doing today, Derek?
I'm doing good.
Excellent. And what do you like to do in your spare time?
I like playing football and playing with my brother.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice. All right. Well, let's move on to Bonnie Garcia, and it's Iker. How you doing, Iker?
Good.
And what do you like to do in your spare time?
Play sports or play video games.
Oh, okay, nice. Good job. All right. Darian, how you doing?
Great.
And what do you like to do in your spare time?
Play Fortnite.
Fortnite. You like to play Fortnite. I'm more of a Warzone guy myself, but that's cool. All right. So let's go over the rules real quick. Okay, they already explained it to you, but we're gonna go over it again for the sake of our viewers. All right. So each team is gonna take turns spinning the wheel of knowledge, as we like to call it, right? And you're gonna get questions in the categories of math, social studies, science, and language arts, right? And each question is worth 5 points. And then we have the wild turn category. The wild turn category can come from any academic subject area, and they're hard questions. So, and each one of those is worth 10 points, right? Okay, and there is a 1 minute time limit to answer the question, right? You don't have to wait the entire minute before you can say your answer as soon as you have it. But you have an entire minute if you need time to figure it out. Okay? When your minute is up, you're going to hear a little bell like that. And when you hear that bell, it's time for you to give your answer right away. All right? Now, of course, you have to answer the questions correctly in order to earn the points, right? It's kind of a no-brainer. But if you get it wrong, the other team will get a chance to answer the question correctly and earn the points for themselves, right? Okay, so we had a coin toss earlier to decide who would spin the wheel first, and Bonnie Garcia won control of the wheel. So let's get started. Go ahead and spin the wheel. All right, and we're going to start out with language arts. Language arts. Very important for those of us in journalism and communications, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Language arts.
All right, so the question reads.
Here, let me give this to the students first so that they can follow along. And there is a little narrative involved with this, okay? So follow along very, very closely with Mr. San Miguel. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, the question reads: 1. The chef's new recipe called for a unique type of flour. 2. She used a large pan to ensure it would cook evenly. 4. When she said the recipe was a real hit, everyone at the dinner party was impressed by how well it turned out. 5. The chef was pleased to see her dish become a big success. What change needs to be made in sentence 1? Is it letter A, insert a comma after chefs, letter B, change chefs with a apostrophe S to chefs S apostrophe. C, change flower Flower to flour Flour. Or letter D, no changes needed.
We might have an answer.
Okay.
C.
C is correct. C is correct. The word flower is misspelled. They're using the wrong one. Yeah, I wouldn't want like a flower, like a plant flower. I wouldn't want to put that in my cake. I don't know about you guys, but that would be kind of weird. All right, so that's 5 points for Bonnie Garcia Elementary School. Freedom Elementary, it's your turn. Go ahead and spin the wheel. All right, there we go. A wild turn question. All right, so it's going to be a hard question. It's going to be worth 10 points. And let me see. This is going to come from science. It's going to be a science question, okay? So listen very carefully. Put on those thinking caps and follow. But no, you can keep that. You can keep that there. I'll pick those up later. Thank you, Mijo. That's very good of you. All right, follow along with Mr. San Miguel. Go ahead.
Okay, perfect. And the question reads, a river delta is a landform at the mouth of a river where the river flows into an ocean or another body of water. Deltas are formed from, is it letter A, lava that cools when it reaches the river water, letter B, sediments that are deposited at the mouth of the river, letter C, large rocks that fell off mountains due to gravitational pull, or letter D, the remains of dead plants that once lived at the mouth of the river.
We have an answer.
Okay, what is the answer?
B.
B is the correct answer. Sediments that are deposited at the mouth of the river. That is correct. Good job. All right, so that's 10 points for Freedom Elementary. Garcia Elementary, you ready? Go ahead and spin the wheel. Science. Once again, we're going to get another science question. And this one's worth 5 points, so it's going to be relatively easier, right? And you can go ahead and follow along with Mr. San Miguel as he asks you the following. Go ahead.
The question is, which of the following adaptations is used by the organism to help it get food? Is it letter A, the long neck of giraffe, letter B, the shell of a turtle, letter C, the spines on a cactus, or letter D, the gills on a fish?
Oh, we have an answer. A.
A is the correct answer. The long neck of a giraffe allows it to reach food that other animals can't reach. Kind of gives it a little bit of an advantage, too. And makes it very, very, very tall. All right. Very good. All right. So that's 5 points for Garcia Elementary School. Freedom Elementary. Go ahead and spin the wheel. Wild turn again. Wow. There we go.
We're making some big points here.
I know. Well, they were really good with that science question, so they probably have calculated exactly how much force to spin the wheel with in order to get those, right? Okay, so here we go. Listen very carefully. This looks like it's going to come from social studies. This is going to come from social studies, all right? So listen very carefully. Go ahead, Mr. San Miguel.
No problem. The question is, what was the Great Depression? Is it letter A, the discovery in 1934 of a huge cave in Arizona? Letter B, the most severe period of economic hardship in the 20th century? Letter C, the feelings of sadness felt by many Americans in the 1970s? Or letter D, a weather pattern that caused the worst hurricane season of the 20th century?
Which one of those was the Great Depression? Discovery of a huge cave in Arizona, the most severe period of economic hardship in the 20th century, feelings of sadness felt by Americans in the 1970s, or a weather pattern that caused the worst hurricane season of the 20th century. Which of those is the correct answer?
We have an answer.
C.
C is incorrect. C is incorrect. Garcia Elementary School, what is the correct answer?
B.
B is indeed the correct answer. It was the worst, most severe economic period in the 20th century. We call it the Great Depression. Yes, all right. So that's 10 points for Garcia Elementary School. Good job, and it's your turn to spin the wheel. Go ahead. Uh-oh, wild turn. Wild turn again.
We got some high scoring game
Yeah,
here, huh?
they're going for the points. They're going for the points here. So this is going to come from, let me look at this. Oh, this is going to be a math question. All right, so you got pencils and papers there so that y'all can figure out the problem that you're about to get from Mr. San Miguel. So listen very carefully. Go ahead.
Yeah, when you guys are ready for the question, it is going to be, there will be 50 adults attending a concert. There will be 3 times as many children as adults. Adults tickets cost $30 each, and children's tickets cost $10 each. What is the total cost for the children and the adults? Is it letter A, $1,500, letter B, $1,350, letter C, $2,000, or is it letter D, $3,000?
All right, so we need to calculate 50 adults, 3 times as many children as adults. Adult tickets are $30 each. Children's tickets are $10 each. What is the total cost for children and adults?
I have an answer.
Yes, sir.
D.
D is correct. $3,000. That is correct. Nice. Good job. Garcia Elementary School. 10 points for you. Freedom Elementary. It's your turn. Go ahead and spin the wheel. Okay, so now we go back to science for 5 points. And here we go. Let me go ahead and give you guys your question here so that you can follow with Mr. San Miguel. And here we go. Go ahead, sir.
Sure. The question is as follows. Which of the following was responsible for changing the remains of dead plants and animals into fossil fuels? Is it letter A, solar energy, letter B, heat and pressure, letter C, electricity, or letter D, mechanical energy?
Which of those forces of nature are responsible for changing the remains of dead plants and animals into fossil fuels?
We have an answer.
What is it?
B.
Letter B, heat and pressure, as it's underneath all of that earth. Very good. Okay, so that's 5 points for Freedom Elementary School. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more knowledge for college. Stay tuned.
You belong.
What about this one?
You evolve. You achieve.
Listen up, all United ISD high school students. You could win a new car and other great prizes just by going to school. The UISD Never Be Absent program is back this year, and it's bigger and better than ever. All you have to do is have perfect attendance during any 9-week period, and you'll be eligible to win a new 2024 Kia Sportage, courtesy of Sames Kia in the classroom. You could be driving to school in style, but remember, never be absent. United Independent School District is now hiring. The district is offering competitive salaries and great benefits. UISD is seeking motivated employees as custodians, bus drivers, cafeteria workers, police officers, and instructional aides. UISD is also looking to hire nurses with salary based on experience. Join a winning team and complete an application online at www.uisd.net or call 473-6273 for more information.
We are back. You're watching Knowledge for College. Today's contestants are from Freedom Elementary and Garcia Elementary. Our guest host is Mr. Luis San Miguel, Special Sections Editor of the Laredo Morning Times. And we're having a great time here, so let's continue. Garcia Elementary, it's your turn. Go ahead and spin the wheel. Wow, that was a long spin, but it ended on math. It landed on math this time. All right, thank you, sir. And here we go for 5 points. listen carefully to Mr. San Miguel as he gives you the following math problem. Go ahead.
Okay, the question is as follows. Concert tickets cost $14.75 each and a VIP parking pass costs $18.50. A group buys 6 concert tickets and 3 VIP parking passes. What is the total cost for the tickets and the parking passes? Is it letter A, $88.50, letter B, $107, letter C, $144, or is it letter D, $134.50?
Which of those is the correct price for 6 concert tickets and 3 VIP parking passes? $88.50, $107, $144, or $134.50? Which is the correct answer?
I got an answer.
Okay.
C.
Letter C is indeed correct, $144. That's right. All right. Good job. Good job. That was a tough one. Y'all were working that one out furiously. All right. So 5 points for Garcia, Freedom Elementary. Go ahead and spin the wheel. And we're at science again. Science question for 5 points. Thank you. And here we go. All right. You guys like science? Yeah. That's good. That's good. Science is fun. Very interesting. All right. Here we go. Go ahead and follow along with Mr. San Miguel as he gives you the following question. Go ahead, sir.
All right. The question is, a student poured several small pieces of cork into a bucket of sand. She used the small shovel to mix the sand and cork. Which of the following would be the easiest way to separate the mixture? Is it letter A, heat the mixture until the sand melts away? Letter B, pour the mixture into a container of water and let the sand sink to the bottom while the cork floats on the surface? Letter C, pour the mixture onto a tabletop and use tweezers to pick up each grain of the sand? Or is it letter D, run a magnet over the mixture to try to pick up the pieces of cork?
Okay, which of those would be the easiest way to separate that mixture? Okay. Several pieces of cork into a bucket of sand. And it's all mixed together. So how would you separate those? How would you separate those? What would be the easiest way to separate those? Mixture of sand and cork. Letter A, heat the mixture until the sand melts away. B, pour the mixture into a container of water and let the sand sink to the bottom while the cork floats on the surface. C, pour the mixture onto a tabletop and use tweezers to pick each grain of sand. Or run a magnet over the mixture to try to pick up the pieces of cork.
We have an answer.
What's the answer?
B.
B is the only logical answer. B is the only logical answer. Yeah, because you can't pick up cork with a magnet. I mean, it's wood. Yeah, it's very spongy wood too. But it floats and sand does not. So that would be the only way to separate that mixture. Excellent job. Y'all figured that one out. Good for you. Freedom Elementary gets 5. What was that? Yeah, 5 points. 5 points for you. Got to see elementary school. It's your turn. Go ahead and spin the wheel. Social studies, here we go. Social studies, 5 points. And here we go. I like social studies. Social studies is very important. Very, very important to know your social studies. So follow along very carefully with Mr. San Miguel. Go ahead, sir.
All right, the question is, which branch of government is led by the President of the United States? Is it A, the legislative branch, B, the executive branch, C, the judicial branch, or letter D, the administrative branch?
Which branch of government is led by the President of the United States? Legislative, executive, judicial, or administrative? Which of those is the correct answer?
We might have an answer.
Okay, let's hear it.
B.
B is the correct
Let's
answer.
go.
Yes.
Let's go.
The executive branch. He's the chief executive. There's no such thing as an administrative branch, by the way. There's no such thing. You have legislative, judicial, and executive, and the president is at the top of the executive branch. Very good. So that's 5 points for Garcia. Freedom, it's your turn. Go ahead and spin the wheel. Social studies again. Social studies again for 5 points. And here we go. Listen very carefully to Mr. San Miguel as he asks you the following social studies question. There you go. All right.
All right.
Go ahead, sir.
The question is, which of the following correctly identifies the 3 branches of the United States government? Is it letter A, executive, administrative, and diplomatic? Letter B, legislative, federal, and local? Letter C, legislative, executive, and judicial? Or letter D, judicial, legislative, and military?
Which of those is the correct answer? 3 branches of government. Which of those lists them correctly?
We have an answer.
What is it?
C.
C is the correct answer. Legislative, executive, and judicial. Those are the 3 branches of government. Nice job. 5 points for Freedom Elementary. All right, Garcia, go ahead. It's your turn. Go ahead and spin the wheel. Language arts. Here we go. Language arts. I thought I heard one of you guys go like, oh man, I really like the language
No, that
arts.
was me actually.
like more of the same, huh? There we go. Okay, so here we go. 4, 5 points. Listen there's a long narrative to this one, so listen very carefully to Mr. San Miguel. Go ahead, sir.
All right. The question is, once upon a time, a clever fox saw a bunch of grapes hanging from a vine. The grapes were just out of reach, and despite the fox's best efforts to grab them, he couldn't reach them. Finally, the fox walked away saying, "Those grapes are probably sour anyway." The moral of the story is, it's easy to despise what you cannot have. What characteristic of the text best identifies it as a fable? Is it letter A, the text includes talking animals with human traits? Letter B, the text provides a historical setting for the story? Letter C, the text describes a real-life situation in detail? Or is it letter D, the text uses complex language and poetic devices?
We might have an answer.
What is the answer?
A.
A is correct. That's true. Yeah, fables always have, there's always talking animals, and there's always a moral to the story at the end. All right, good job. Garcia Elementary School. 5 points. Freedom, go ahead and spin the wheel. All right, so it's going to be a wild turn question for Freedom Elementary School. And here we go. All right, and this is going to be from language arts this time, all right? So, and it's going to be a very, very long narrative. So make sure you pay very, very close attention. If I can just get these separated. There we go. And listen carefully to Mr. San Miguel as he gives you the following question. Go ahead, sir.
Sure. The question is as follows. Honeybees play a crucial role in our ecosystem as pollinators. They help fertilize plants by transferring pollen from one flower to another, which is essential for plant reproduction. Without honeybees, many of the fruits and vegetables we rely on would be in short supply. Additionally, honeybees contribute to the production of honey, which has been a valuable resource for humans for thousands of years. What is the central idea of the text? Is it letter A, honeybees are important because they produce honey, which has historical significance? Letter B, honeybees are essential for plant reproduction and food supply due to their role as pollinators. Letter C, many fruits and vegetables rely on honeybees, but they are not as important as other pollinators. Or is it letter D, honeybees have been valuable to humans for thousands of years, mainly due to honey production?
Which of those is the actual main idea of that paragraph? Which of those is it? What was the paragraph talking about? Okay, and this involves just analyzing what it says. Only one of those choices is correct.
We have an answer.
Okay. What is it?
B.
B is the correct answer. That's exactly what the whole sentence was about. About why honeybees are essential in plant reproduction and food production. And they make honey too, right? Right. All right. Excellent job. And now we're going to take another short break. You are watching Knowledge for College. Keep it right here.
United ISD is committed to promoting academic success for all our students from the time they start pre-K to the day they graduate. But if you want to succeed in life, you have to show up to school. Studies have shown that students who attend school regularly achieve higher academic performance levels than students who do not. It's also important to report to class on time in order to take full advantage of the instructional day. We want to remind parents and children that we are united in helping all students attain excellence.
What can I be?
I'm a U.S. Naval Academy appointee and a future aeronautical engineer.
I plan to get my doctorate's degree so I can research the effects of drugs on the mind and behavior.
I am an early college graduate and a future pharmacist.
I am the first in my family to go to college and I plan to become an attorney.
If you dream it, you can be it.
We are united.
You've been watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest students here at UISD. We would like to thank our contestants from Garcia Elementary School and from Freedom Elementary School for joining us today. And of course, we want to thank our guest host, Mr. Luis San Miguel, special sections editor of the Laredo Morning Times. What did you think of our show today?
I loved it. Enjoyed being back and hope to be back soon again.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. And thanks for joining us again. All right. So don't forget to watch Knowledge for College and all of our other fine programming on this and other local TV stations, including the Public Access Channel. We'll see you next time on Knowledge for College. Let's say goodbye, everybody. Bye.